Hello, 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 dreamers, and welcome back. So we have a Virgo Libra cusp. We have changes needed, time to move forward. Um, there's this is very heavy, heavy energy of like a wake up and stop. Stop procrastinating, stop procrastinating, stop procrastinating. A lot of you are in this energy of feeling trapped or feeling like you have nowhere to go, or you see no way out of a situation. Now, whether this is at work, whether this is in a relationship, or whatever it is, it's like stop, stop. And to me personally, the way that it's coming in a little harsh. It's almost kind of like the situation, whether it's at work or at home or whatever it is, it almost seems like unbearable. But you have been told, and this is the way I'm getting it, you have been told how, like, you have been told how to get out of the situation. Whether this was plans of like either getting a job or getting another job or starting a business or whatever it is, there was something that there was something that came in intuitively and you didn't take action upon it. And if you had taken action at that point in the past, and I know that it's kind of like stupid to talk about something from the past, but if you had taken those steps that you were asked to take a while back, you would have been out of this situation. So it's almost kind of like there's a saying in Spanish, ayúdate que Dios te ayudará. Help yourself, that God would help you. So it's almost kind of like you have to take the first step, but you have to take the initiative in wanting to get out of this energy or this space, the structure that you feel trapped in. A lot of the times when we are in situations that feel like there is no way out, like it feels like we can't escape, spirit, God, the universe, however it is that you connect to that source energy, will show you a way. What happens is that a lot of the times there's fear in not wanting to take that step. There is this energy of like, if you want out, then do what it is that you have been guided to do. It may not look pretty. Like, let's say if you are, and again, this is all hypothetical, right? If you are in an abusive relationship and leaving that person looks like, going from a 4-bedroom house to a studio apartment with your kids or your dogs or whoever it is, or by yourself, or going to have to sleep in a friend's house or a family member's living room for a couple of months. Yeah, it may not look pretty. It may not look like what you envisioned freedom to be, but it has to be better than being in that situation, right? If you are at work and you're walking into work and you're miserable every single day, and you have somebody that's kind of like almost breathing down your throat, they're watching you like a hawk and waiting for you to make a little mistake, that you're so stressed, your hair is falling out, you can't sleep, you're not eating right, and all of this stuff, start looking for another job. You may take a cut pay, but your sanity is worth more than being stuck in that situation. And for those of you that don't believe that the spirit got you, I'm gonna tell you a little story. When I used to work overnights when my kids were little, before they started kindergarten, and I switched to days once they started kindergarten, my 3 youngest, they all started the same year. I took a $4 cut pay. $4 cut pay. I had told myself when I started looking for a day job that I was not going to take less than a $4 cut pay, right? And I was working as a nurse at the time. And I said I will not take less than $4. Like that's the lowest I'm willing to take. It's like $4 is the max, right? $4 cut pay is the max. So what I did was when I started applying for these jobs, because I knew that by the end of the summer, right? I started applying like in January or something like that. And by the end of the summer, I knew I wanted to be at a day job once they started kindergarten. The minute that I started applying, I started budgeting my life as if I already had a $4 cut pay. So when I got the job, the new job, I got exactly a $4 cut pay. But my finances were fine. My budgeting was fine because I prepared myself for that transition, right? And within, I want to say, within a year, I had surpassed that $4 cut pay that I took. Because Spirit delivered back to me, not just matched the $4, but went above it because I was obedient in the way that I was being led. So that's kind of like the way that you have to look at whatever this situation is for you. Something may be or may look a certain way temporarily, but it's bringing you, like when you think about like, that promised land is bringing you into that promised land. And it may not look the steps that you're taking to take you to that space or whatever, but if you have faith and you trust and you surrender, you will get there. So whatever it is that you need to walk away from, move forward, go ahead and do so, sweetie, because there is this energy where like it is almost kind of like is this very heavy energy of like something is unbearable, like either the way that somebody talks to you, the way that somebody treats you, what they say. And for those of you that this is like you are in an abusive relationship, whether that is physically or emotionally abusive, it's like, I'm not telling you not to love this person, because I can't tell anybody what their definition of love is, right? And I can't tell anybody who to love and who not to love. But what I can tell you is try to learn to love yourself a little bit more than this person. Try to love yourself more than what you love this person. Try to love yourself more than what you love this job. Try to love yourself more than what you love the situation. So that then you can start seeing the steps the Spirit is trying to give you to get out of a situation that is literally sucking the freaking life out of you. All right, let's go ahead and let's see what your final message is. And for those of you that is like, oh, that's not my situation, then this reading is not for you for this month. And that is okay. This message is for those that are in that situation, in a situation where they feel trapped, in a situation where they feel like there is no way out. And again, these are just two examples. Like, it can be that you racked up debt and you're like, I feel stuck. Like, I cannot get out of debt. Again, listen to your intuition. There are ways that you can cut certain things out to get yourself out of debt faster. There are ways to work around things, but you have to be willing to listen to the messages the Spirit is giving you. A time to heal is your energy. So this moving away, this needing to change, this needing to get out of this energy of feeling trapped in a situation, it's all about healing. And if you allow yourself to follow Spirit's guidance, I should say, then there's nothing that there's no situation that is too hard, or no situation that is too big or too difficult for Spirit to bring you out of. And that's just the truth. That's all I have. As always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. If you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.